I'm just a bachelor. Looking for a partner. Someone.
Hi everyone. So I wanted to talk about a new site that's called socialLYMEing, and it's a good friend of mine from the Lyme community. Her name is Jo, and she made this site to kind of bring together all of us Lyme warriors. Kind of like as an out and somewhere where we can all be supportive of each other and share our tips and our tricks and advice and whatever else we had to offer. So she asked me to do a little vlog and talk about some advice that I had to give. So I've had Lyme disease now for over 10 years, so it's just kind of like become part of who I am type thing. A lot of people see it as like a negative thing, and yeah, it sucks like being chronically ill and everything, but I kind of just say like screw it. You just have to like embrace it because it's part of your life and it'll be part of my life probably for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that now. I have my moments, obviously, where I'm not okay with it and I'm super emotional and everything, but that's also something that I think is like super important, is to like allow yourself to feel whatever the hell you're feeling. I used to like try and like hide it all in, which I still do a lot, and I'm trying to work on not doing that so much. But obviously having a chronic illness sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. And if you realize that you were given this life kind of for a purpose, I think that it really helps you to be able to just accept it. Took me a long time to get there. So take your time and allow yourself to like go through all the motions, and yeah, just do it at your own pace, I guess. But some other things, I actually wrote some things down this time, so I wouldn't just be like blabbing to y'all. But so I think it's important to, number one, allow yourself to feel and like cry and whatever. Every doctor appointment like comes with something. At least for me it does. It's always like a new diagnosis, a new treatment, like something's wrong with my blood work again. And I like to kind of like quickly after my doctor's appointment, I like will get it all out and like scream, cry, whatever the hell I have to do. And then afterwards I'm like, all right, let's move on. It is what it is, and I'm gonna get through it because I've been through it before. And you need to realize that you are a million times stronger than you think you are, or you think that you aren't. Living with a chronic illness definitely pushes you to your limits, and it tests you, and I don't know, it's just like, it's like a crazy like demon living inside of you that's like trying to rule your body, and just like it tries to like knock you down, and you will fall down, but you will get back up. I mean, just know that like you can get through it. And in this Lyme community, especially at socialLYMEing, we are all there for each other. And if one person hasn't been through it, I'm sure another person has. So don't be afraid to reach out. I wish that when I first got my diagnosis that I had somebody to talk to, because I had no idea about any of this stuff and how serious Lyme disease was. So don't be afraid to reach out and like ask questions. I, for one, I love it when people reach out to me and ask me questions. I think that it helps me to keep fighting and like keep moving forward, knowing that somebody is looking to me for like advice or help or support, whatever. So please don't ever feel afraid to send me a message any and all hours of the night because I don't sleep at all. Um, so another thing that I like to do is like write out all of my feelings and my thoughts or whatever happened during the day. I used to go to therapy, but it's really hard to find a good therapist, especially that's Lyme literate or Lyme friendly. And sometimes ones that are of course ones that are not covered by insurance. So I found a therapist and she sounded great, but for the first appointment it was $500. And where am I going to pull that money from? I don't know. So I decided to start a journal, and I write whatever I want in it, and like anything and everything in it pretty much. I'll write about like my doctor's appointments, I'll write about memory loss, whatever, and I feel like that just really helps me. Or like if I'm feeling just like super crappy and like I don't know what to write even, I will go on Pinterest and I look at quotes and I write down like tons of quotes. I don't know, it's weird, but it keeps me going, I guess. I don't know, it gives me something to do. It helps me clear my mind for sure. Another thing is just distraction. I find that when like I'm not keeping busy, I'll get like just like in like a big funk kind of, and I'll get like depressed and sad and everything, or like I'll start thinking about why me and like blah blah blah. But I like to like bake now and cook or like even just fold laundry. I feel like I sound like such an old lady, but I swear it helps. Or one of my favorite things actually is to like sing and dance like really loud and like really obnoxiously. I think that's a word. I don't know. I just made it one if it's not. But I like to turn my speaker on super loud and I just dance it out, sing it out with my sister, and yeah, that helps me a lot too. Another thing would be self-care. I was never somebody who took care of themselves, like, I mean, like loving myself or whatever. And I still definitely don't, and I definitely still struggle with it, but I'm learning that it's okay to say no to people and just know that like it's okay to like put yourself first sometimes and take the time to take a detox bath or take the time to, I don't know, whatever makes you happy. I guess kind of like sharing tips and tricks and advice is kind of a little bit difficult. I'm definitely still learning myself, like what works and what doesn't work. But I think that just really reaching out to people and like sharing your story is huge because it helps so many people out there. Even if like you don't think it does, somebody out there is listening and you're honestly helping so many people. But yeah, I really hope that you check out socialLYMEing and reach out. That'd be so great. And maybe I'll have some other tips and tricks for you. Clearly, I'm having a little bit of brain fog right now, but I tried. Yeah, reach out. Follow socialLYMEing on Instagram. They also have a web page, and I will definitely put that link below. and I hope to talk to y'all soon.
Are you okay?